bread. Okay, we are now up. Hi everyone, we're now up to episode 18.
I need a drink.
Yeah, I need a drink too. Excuse us. Cheers, cheers.
Now, Riz, spin off.
So today we have red wine because today we are making souvlakis. So I'll be pretty quick with actually making the no lamb because it's sort of very similar to the schnitzels. And then I'm going to whip up. So the no lamb has actually been, I've been inspired to make it through the Gentle Chef. Is that his name?
Yeah, well, yeah, Facebook page, Gentle Chef.
Gentle Chef.
Yeah.
Anyway, American dude. He's inspired me to make the lamb. It's sort of based on his recipe with a few additions, which I'll explain.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to quickly show you how to do some raw macadamia feta, which is my own recipe, which is really delicious, and some tzatziki, which is my own recipe. So that's what we're doing today. So it's a bit of a Greek day. So
Where's Margaret?
I know, we should have got her here. Sorry, Margaret.
Margaret,
Margaret.
we need Greek.
Yeah. So that's what we're doing. I'll try and make it as simple and easy
And as
possible.
Greeky as possible.
Yeah, we need Zorba on. We'll have to find a Zorba.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay. Oh, no, yeah, that could be, yeah.
We're not
after
going to
bottle
do
wine,
the
maybe.
Zorba, but we'll see how we go. You never know.
All right,
see you in the
Souvlaki,
kitchen.
it is.
I need Margaret here to teach me.
Get in there, you Greco.
Okay, starting off with the actual no lamb. 1 cup of vital gluten flour. I think I said last time I get that get Australian, it's fantastic. 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. In here I have some dried onion, about a tablespoon, some onion powder, about a teaspoon, some garlic powder, about a teaspoon, a couple of tablespoons of dried parsley, some oregano, about a teaspoon, what else? It's a bit of paprika, about a teaspoon, a bit of rosemary, only a small, like maybe a quarter to half a teaspoon of that. Okay, I think that's everything. And a bit of cumin, that goes in. Now, locally I have found this, the flavouring for Greek gyros. I hope that's how you say it. But
Just look at that, Riz. What is it?
Greek.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, you can get these blends, and I found they're really, you can get like a vegan, because this is vegan, there's nothing in it like.
And where did you get that from?
I got this locally just in like a cafe, but I'm sure you'll be able to pick up similar stuff around the place, you know, like to make this, and obviously it's meant for me. I just chuck some of that in there as well. I haven't got much, unfortunately, because it's got the Greek flavours, which is sort of what I've already put in there.
Can you get like just normal Greek flavoured seasoning?
Well, you probably
Maybe?
can get just on your herbs. So check it out,
Yeah.
guys, and check it out.
Just
but
check
there's
it
no
out.
bloody
Don't expect us to be
milk in
home.
it, we won't know. You got this? Now, in here, I have 3/4 of a cup of water, a tablespoon of tamari, and a tablespoon of olive oil, and a tablespoon of smoky.
Smoky?
Smoky, what's that stuff?
Oh, liquid smoke.
Yep. Stir it up. This is exactly the same process as the chicken. As you can see, it combines really nicely. If for whatever reason you think it might be a bit wet, because you don't want it to be too wet, because it is.
And this is the trick, isn't it?
Feel
You
it.
don't need too much, do you?
Yeah, you don't want it too wet, because if it's too wet it'll split apart. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a little bit more flour to that. For some reason it feels a bit wetter.
It smells already nice.
Doesn't it smell nice? Yeah. This is a do the day before gig too, just like the other
Now,
seed.
Riz, when you add flour like that, just to like even
Yeah.
if you're wetting a chopping board or whatever, you use the same flour, don't
Yes.
you? The wheat gluten
Yes,
flour.
thank you for mentioning that.
Don't use plain flour. We're not doing cake. We're
No.
doing souvlaki.
So basically, you've got this here ready to go. All you need to do is, I'm making them like kebabs. I mean, I'm sure you could, if you wanted to, you could probably just turn this into a little roast, but I'm making like kebabs. All I'm going to do is make this up into a whole heap of those.
Yeah.
And basically, if you come over to the Actually,
So, oh no.
well, wait. Well, I'll do it and then we'll go on the stove.
Okay, all right.
In this pot, I've got some, maybe about 6 cups of water, maybe not, but anyway, and some beef stock, just the masala, just to give it a bit of flavour. And it's on a rolling, big boil, as you can see. Just gently place the little balls,
She loves that word.
kebabs. I love that word. Into there, gently.
You love your balls, don't you, Riz?
Depends what they like. Depends what colour they are. Oh, don't remind me of balls. I've been a nurse. And it's not good. Anyway, gently in there. What we want to do, what I want to remind you of, is what I told you last time with the seitan, is that you don't want this to be boiling too hard.
I know, that's the trick, isn't it?
Because otherwise they'll end up like rubber.
Yep.
So basically, you're going to boil them.
Just light simmer.
Light simmer for
Yeah.
about 30 minutes. Just a light. And keep an eye on it, because sometimes you can think, oh, that's right, it's on a light simmer. And then, it, you come back and it's boiling the shit out of it. Okay. 30 minutes. Quick way to make tzatziki. I have a cup of, these are actually raw cashew pieces, cheapest way to buy them when you're doing stuff like this. They've been soaking in boiling water. I boiled some water and I let them soak for an hour. That's all you need, especially if you've got a good food processor. Chuck that in.
Now, Riz, I've got to jump in here because you're going, if you've got a good phone. Now, look at her showing off her bloody thermomix. Now, all of us aren't fucking rich, right?
Neither am I.
So, but you can use your normal...
Oh gosh, yeah, you can. Shitty one works. My old one would work doing this fine. And just gave up the ghost. Like this. So, that would be about a cup of cashews that have been soaked. 3 cloves of garlic, more if you want. And I'm going to put a little bit of apple cider vinegar, just like, I don't know,
A lid full?
like about a tablespoon.
Right.
Now I'm going to blitz this up first, so we'll just, this stinks amazing.
Watch it go.
It is so incredibly fast.
You can't fucking wait to show it. Is that it?
Possibly, maybe not. We'll soon find out. Let's have a quick look. No, I'm going to do a little bit more. So if you come over here, this will happen in any food processor. It's blitzed up pretty well, but I want this, because it's tzatziki, I want it to be a little bit
creamy
and a bit like, it's like yogurt.
Like tzatziki.
Yeah. So I'm putting a little bit of soy milk in there, just to get it a bit runnier. Smells all right.
Blitz that baby.
Blitz it.
Can I come over and have a look?
Yeah, come over and have a look.
All right. So it's got to look like this.
Well, hang on. I actually want to put a bit more. So it's absolutely just. There's a little bit of nut still left in there.
So we're going to go again?
Won't really matter. I'm going to put a bit more soy in it because I'm not making cheese here. I'm making
tzatziki.
So,
a bit more soy.
Yeah, sorry. I'll work out exactly how much.
Hurry up, Riz. This is going too long.
It's going too long. Quickly.
What's that music?
That's just telling me it's finished.
Oh, God. Fancy.
That's going to do. I'm just going to go with that.
All right,
It's
beautiful.
a bit runny, but it's, it's vegan after all. Not yogurt. All right. Okay. All I'm going to do with that is, I've got a bigger bowl. I've grated a little tiny Lebanese cucumber, or you can use the other ones. I've put that in a tea towel and drained as much water out of it as I can. That is going to go into there. Not in there, but I'll do it in a bowl. I'm going to taste it. Oh shit, I forgot to put the lemon juice in. God,
That's right, you can chuck it in now.
I'll chuck that in now. So that was the juice of a lemon. And I will put it all in together and season to taste. Bit of oregano. It is, sorry. Oh fuck. Anyway. You'll see what it looks like when we, I'll show you later. Okay, right now. Chucked in the cucumber. I've put it in with the mixture that I got out of the processor. I've seasoned it to taste. I needed a little bit of salt. Obviously it doesn't look like your traditional tzatziki, but it tastes okay. So I'm going to let that sit while we finish off the rest of the meal. Okay, here we've got the tzatziki that I made just before, but in here I've got the raw, raw macadamia feta. So basically what I did was put roughly about a cup of macadamias. I can't get raw here, so I guess this really isn't raw. I had got unsalted, but if you can get raw, that'd be better. Cup. In the food processor, about 5 cloves, they were little cloves of garlic, a juice of a lemon, and about 1/4 cup of refined coconut oil. So that's the coconut oil that doesn't taste like coconut. And then salt to taste. I like my feta really salty, so I put a fair bit in. So you can basically taste it as you go. Now, this is beautiful. It works. It'll harden up a little bit in the fridge because of the coconut oil, but you can use this. We're going to spread it onto our pita bread. You can use this on bread when you're having soup,
crackers,
biscuits. It's really delicious.
Finger in the bowl like I just did.
Yeah, and it's what was I going to say?
Fucking beautiful.
Just throw me out then. Yeah, on crackers.
It's beautiful.
It's just really yummy and proves with age. And if you don't think it's salty
like
enough,
us women,
or you don't think it's a lemon enough, squeeze a bit of lemon over it and sit it back in the fridge.
Rizzy, like us women, we improve with age, don't we?
We do,
We're like wine, fine wine.
Yeah. I'm definitely going to be fine wine next year.
All right, what's next then?
We're going to eat.
Fucking grouse. What?
We're not going to eat. How about we just come over to the oven, over to the... Okay, this has been slowly simmering for half an hour, and the little balls have stayed nicely together. Like I said, if you make them too wet, they'll fall apart.
And they look so tender.
Which is not the end of the world if they fall apart, because then you can turn that into filling for a pie, but we'll do that another day. So this just needs, that has simmered with no lid on, and this just needs to sit until it's a bit cooler. Then it gets put into a container with a lid and in the fridge for at least 8 hours or overnight. Then it's ready to use. Freezes really well. You can fry it, you can put it in the oven, and you can do whatever you like. You can use it in a stew.
So do I have to come back tomorrow and have this?
Yeah, you'll be back tomorrow.
Can't wait.
Okay, so here we are having our Greek lunch.
Yum!
Now we will eat. So we have added a bit of salad, a bit of a tomato, a bit of tzatziki, a bit of everything, and we just chucked it in here and we're eating it. And what do you reckon?
Jumpy memo on my feed.
Jumpy memo on my feed.
Oh my God.
Thanks for watching, guys. What are you doing next week? You may still be here, Jack.
Busy eating.
You're pretty good on that, Mum. Thanks for myself.
I can't believe how beautiful it is.
Make it. It's really good. So easy.
Huh? Oh, easy. Oh! All right.
Call me Marty.
Johnny Memo on my feed. It
Hey,
means
Margaret.
fucking beautiful in Greek.
Have a good week, everybody. See you soon.